Aging can bring stiff knees and achy elbows that slow us down. Today, we're talking about 4 natural foods that may help repair your joints while you sleep. It's not magic, but these foods give your body the nutrients it needs to heal overnight. Now, let me introduce someone special. Dr. Akio Matsumoto is a wise elder physician in Japan with decades of caring for seniors. He blends modern science with traditional wisdom, helping everyday meals become gentle healing for the body. Dr. Matsumoto, you told me about one of your patients who struggled with joint pain. Can you share her story?
Yes, Adams, a 70-year-old woman, came to me with sore, stiff knees. She could barely stand after a night's rest, and the pain made gardening hard. We looked at her diet, and I suggested adding certain foods to her dinners. After a few weeks, she woke up each morning feeling less stiff. Her body was quietly repairing itself while she slept.
Before we continue, have you or a loved one ever struggled with joint pain or stiffness? Tell us in the comments. We're here to learn together. That's incredible, Dr. Matsumoto. It sounds like those diet changes really made a difference. What happened next? Did your patient have any tests for arthritis or anything?
Yes, Adams. After a month of feeling better, she saw a specialist. The x rays showed mild osteoarthritis in her knees, normal wear for her age, but importantly, it wasn't severe because she had listened to her body earlier. We treated the arthritis with gentle exercise and continued the food changes. In my experience, many seniors think joint pain is just part of getting old, but often the body is trying to tell us something.
That makes sense. So, eating the right foods gave her body some tools to begin fixing the wear and tear, even before any medicine was needed.
Exactly. At night, when we sleep, our body goes into repair mode. Growth hormones flow, inflammation quiets, and cells work on rebuilding tissues. Think of sleep as a quiet workshop. If you give the body the raw materials from nutritious foods, it can do better work. In our patient's case, the added foods helped her body reduce inflammation and provide building blocks for her joints to heal overnight.
It's like giving the body bricks and cement while it's working on the foundation of a building under the cover of darkness. Which foods did you add to help her body heal?
I focused on 4 key foods. First, fatty fish like salmon or sardines. The omega-3 fats in these fish naturally reduce joint inflammation and help cartilage stay healthy. Second, plenty of leafy greens like spinach, kale, or broccoli because they provide vitamins C and K, which support tissue repair and bone strength. Third, colorful berries such as blueberries or strawberries as a snack. These fruits are rich in antioxidants and vitamin C, which help rebuild joint tissue. Fourth, nuts and seeds such as walnuts or flax seeds. They contain healthy fats and minerals that further reduce inflammation and strengthen joints. These were simple, whole foods, easy to find and prepare. My patient added a portion of fish and a large salad to her dinner, had berries for dessert, and sprinkled nuts on her salad or cereal. Over time, these foods gave her joints the building blocks to heal night by night.
I love how practical this is, Dr. Matsumoto. Our listeners might wonder, how can they get all these foods into their diet easily? Can you give a simple example of a meal using these ingredients?
Certainly. For example, a simple dinner might be a grilled salmon fillet with steamed spinach on the side. For dessert, a small bowl of mixed berries. In the morning or as a snack, a handful of walnuts or seeds over yogurt or oatmeal. These meals are easy and delicious. Over a few weeks, my patient told me her knees felt a little more flexible each morning.
That's great to hear. Now, listeners, what about you? Do you already include these foods in your meals? Share your tips or favorite recipes in the comments. Your ideas might inspire someone else. Dr. Matsumoto, let's take a closer look at those foods, starting with the first one, fatty fish like salmon. Why does this help our joints so much?
Salmon is wonderful for the body. It is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which act like nature's anti-swelling agents. I often tell my patients to imagine their joints are like creaky hinges on a door. Omega-3 oils are the oil that greases those hinges so they move more smoothly. When seniors eat salmon or other oily fish such as mackerel or sardines a couple of times a week, they tend to have less inflammation in their joints.
It makes sense. I know in my clinic, we often hear about taking fish oil pills for joint health, but you recommend getting it from the actual fish.
Yes, whole foods are always my first choice. Fish also provides protein and other nutrients our body needs. If someone truly cannot eat fish, we can look to plant sources like walnuts or flax seeds, but the effect is stronger when the nutrient comes from the whole food. For example, I once had a patient who loved sardines because they are easy to chew and affordable. She started adding canned salmon to soup and noticed her hands felt warmer in the morning.
That's encouraging. Now, the second food you mentioned was leafy greens like spinach or kale. What makes these special for joint repair?
Greens are like a hug for your bones and joints. They contain vitamins K and C, as well as minerals like calcium and magnesium. Vitamin C is needed to make collagen, which is the fiber that builds cartilage and tendons. Vitamin K helps your bones stay strong. So, eating a big handful of spinach or bok choy gives your body the tools it needs to rebuild the cushion in your joints. Even a side salad or some steamed greens counts. You can lightly cook them with a bit of olive oil and garlic or blend them into a smoothie. The important thing is to eat them regularly.
I love that image of greens giving a hug to our joints. It makes me want to eat more veggies. Listeners, have any of you tried adding extra greens to your meals? How do you cook them to make them tasty? Share your tips in the comments below. You might inspire someone else to try a new green dish. All right, let's talk about those next two foods, colorful berries and nuts. Both sound delicious, but what's their magic for joint health?
Berries are like small guardians for your joints. They are full of antioxidants. Imagine little firefighters rushing to put out the fires of inflammation. Take blueberries or strawberries, for example. These fruits have vitamin C and anthocyanins, which are powerful anti inflammatory nutrients. Vitamin C also helps build collagen, the fibers that hold your joints together. Eating a small handful of berries each day can slowly turn down the chronic swelling that may be causing your joint pain.
That's fascinating. I know many seniors love fruit, so adding berries as a snack or dessert seems easy. What about cherries? I've heard something about cherries being good for joint pain, even gout.
Yes, cherries deserve a mention. Tart cherries or cherry juice have been studied for arthritis pain. They contain compounds that reduce inflammation and are even said to help with sleep. So, having cherries at night might be a wonderful double benefit: calm joints and better rest.
Now, on to nuts. What's the story there?
Nuts and seeds are like treasure chests of nutrition for adults. Walnuts, for example, are especially high in omega-3 fats, similar to fish. They also contain antioxidants like vitamin E and minerals like magnesium. Almonds, cashews, and even seeds like flax or chia give your body healthy fats that reduce inflammation, plus protein and fiber. Many of my older patients keep a jar of mixed nuts handy and sprinkle a few on their salads or oatmeal. Just a small handful a day can make a difference.
They are small, but mighty. Do you have any favorite ways to include nuts in your diet, Dr. Matsumoto?
I often suggest adding chopped nuts to morning cereal or yogurt. For example, I tell one patient to chop walnuts and mix them into a banana smoothie. Another patient likes almond butter on whole grain toast before bed. Walnuts and flax seeds also pair well with berries in a simple snack. The healthy fats help reduce joint stiffness, and they also help you feel satisfied so you sleep better. Another benefit, berries also give dietary fiber, which helps digestion and maintain a healthy weight. Carrying less weight means less stress on your knees and hips. Think of a handful of berries as nature's candy that fights inflammation. Over time, simple combos can add up. For instance, topping oatmeal with walnuts and berries or adding a few seeds to a salad provides nutrients in one meal.
That's great, thank you. Even small changes add up over time. It's like building a small bank of health with each meal. Now, listeners, what about you? Do you enjoy nuts or berries as snacks? Tell us in the comments. Maybe your favorite combination or recipe could help someone else. Each bite can be a step toward healing. So stay curious and keep nourishing your body. We've talked about these foods and how to eat them. Now, Dr. Matsumoto, how often should someone include these foods in their routine? Do we have to eat salmon, berries, and nuts every day?
Good question, Adams. The goal is to make these foods a regular habit, not a one time fix. For most seniors, I recommend eating fish like salmon or sardines about 2 to 3 times a week. Having a colorful salad or a bowl of soup with leafy greens almost every day would be ideal. Berries can be enjoyed daily, whether fresh or frozen, and a small handful of nuts or seeds each day is enough to make a difference. Think of it like watering a plant. Consistent care leads to growth, whereas a single large splash won't do as much good.
That sounds doable. So just building them into meals consistently is the key.
Exactly. Also, don't forget other good habits. Drinking plenty of water, moving a little each day, and getting good sleep all support these foods. Your body heals best when you treat it kindly overall.
You mentioned movement. What kind do you suggest for joint health?
Gentle movement is wonderful. Even a short walk in the evening helps circulation and eases stiffness. Simple stretches or gentle knee bends in the morning can help too. I encourage patients to listen to their bodies. If you feel stiff, try moving slowly for a few minutes. For example, gently roll your ankles or stretch your arms. The important part is to do it calmly and regularly.
These are great tips. Now, before we wrap up, let's give our listeners a bit of homework. What's one small step they could take this week using what we discussed?
For homework, I'd say add one of these foods to a meal each day for a week. For example, have a piece of grilled fish 2 times this week, or include a handful of spinach in your dinner salad. Keep some berries and nuts on hand for snacks. Notice how you feel in the mornings. Are your joints a bit looser? Even small improvements count. Be patient and consistent. These foods work slowly, like planting seeds. Many patients report feeling a bit more freedom in their joints after a few weeks of these simple changes.
That's wonderful. Listeners, maybe you already plan meals this way. If not, give it a try. Make a simple menu for the week with one of these foods in each meal. Even small steps can help your joints. And please let us know what you try. Which food will you add first? Your experience could help others too. Dr. Matsumoto reminds us we truly read your messages, and they inspire us to bring you even more helpful advice. Thank you for joining our conversation. For now, we will move to our closing thoughts. Dr. Matsumoto, we've covered a lot of ground today. As we wrap up, what final thoughts would you like to share with our listeners?
Thank you, Adams. My main message is your body is full of wisdom, even after age 60. These four foods fish, leafy greens, berries, nuts give it the fuel to heal. Combined with simple habits like drinking water, gentle movement, and good sleep, they support your body's natural repair. Healing is a process, not a sudden event, so patience and consistency are key.
That's a reassuring message. Many of our listeners might feel they've tried everything, but these are small changes they can start right away.
Exactly. Think of it as a slow but steady wave of support for your body. For example, one patient of mine started adding a spinach smoothie to her breakfast each day and grilled salmon at dinner. After a week, she noticed her knee felt a bit more flexible. It's amazing how these little changes can add up.
That's wonderful to hear. It shows it's never too late to see improvements.
Indeed, that's why we encourage consistency and patience.
And it's not just about joints. Eating well with these foods can make you feel healthier overall too, right?
Absolutely. Salmon and nuts support your heart and brain. Greens give vitamins for strong bones and more energy. Berries help your eyes and digestion. When you improve one part of your health, other parts often benefit too.
So each healthy bite is a win for your whole body.
One thing I always remind my patients, listen to your body's quiet whispers. It may tell you through small discomfort that something needs attention. When you honor that by giving it better food or a gentle stretch, your body often thanks you.
It's like listening to a friend. If they whisper they need help, you step in before it becomes a cry.
Exactly. Remember, the goal is balance and kindness to yourself. Make one small change at a time. And if you have a setback, it's okay to simply return to your healthy choices. Each choice is planting a seed of healing.
What a calm and encouraging thought. Thank you so much, Dr. Matsumoto. We're grateful you shared this wisdom.
We're grateful you joined us, dear listeners. One lovely idea is to share these foods with friends or family, cook a healthy meal together, or enjoy berries with loved ones. It makes the habit more fun and rewarding.
That's true. Sharing a healthy meal can keep you motivated and inspire others to join you.
Yes, we often say sharing is caring. Every small step you take is a gift to your health and to those you care about.
Thank you, Dr. Matsumoto. We hope this conversation has given you hope and practical ideas. Remember, every small change adds up over time. Your health journey is unique, and every positive change counts. We are here with you, step by step.
We look forward to hearing from you and continuing this journey together. Wishing you peace and wellness until we meet again. Take care of yourselves.
We've talked about some simple foods that could help your joints feel better. What did you think of today's episode? Which foods will you try first, and do you already enjoy any of them? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Even small steps count.
Yes, please share your experiences and questions. Your stories can inspire others. We learn together when we help each other.
If you found this helpful, consider sharing this episode with a friend or family member who might benefit from it.
Absolutely. Caring for others' health is also caring for our own harmony. Perhaps cook one of these meals together. Good food shared with loved ones is doubly nourishing.
If you enjoyed our calm, friendly chat, please consider subscribing to our channel for more health updates. Subscribing helps us continue making episodes like this, but only if it feels right for you.
Thank you all for listening and being part of our community. Remember, every healthy choice you make, no matter how small, nourishes both body and spirit.
We'd love to know which new habit you try first. Sharing your progress might encourage someone else.
Until next time, be well and be kind to your body. Your efforts are not in vain.
Take good care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.